So here we have the Doctor Strange spell caster spinny thing, whatever you want to call it, maybe a waste of time. But I had a lot of fun making this, and I'm learning new skills every time I have a new challenge. I thought this was cool. Maybe I'll just go riding around with this on my bike. I'll get a better reaction. So, as you can see, the gyroscope kind of cancels out, so it has to be up this way. So pretty cool effect. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. So here's a close-up of the Doctor Strange spell caster, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's a cool addition to a costume. I have seen some other variants where people take this acrylic and then they have like an LED display that would go onto this thing. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a project like that. This is about 8 inches in diameter, but I thought this came out looking pretty cool, and maybe I'll continue on with this. But I wanted to explore my other options, and this is what I came up with. I don't know if you guys have realized that I'm not an engineer. I didn't go to school to learn any of this stuff. Everything's self-taught, and sometimes I make mistakes. For example, I was building this to make it more compact, and it came out of this drill. But the funny thing is that they're almost the exact same size. Like, I would have saved like maybe an inch, if that. So what I could have done is kept everything intact the same exact way and used this, but painted everything that was lime green black just to blend in. I guess the other benefit is you have this little swivel here, but it's not perfect. It does give the effect we're looking for, and I think for a first go, not bad. Trying to make this line up, which I think I did pretty good. So if anything, this was some good practice. The reason that I didn't actually just use the original batteries because I didn't have one. This is the one that I purchased online. This is the one that I thought I was getting. Maybe this isn't all a loss. I was thinking about making some sort of gauntlet and extending this out and then having like little forearm attachments. So this is from a like thrusting, what they call the ninja like blade, arm blade or something. Those are actually pretty cool, and I was thinking about modding those as well. So essentially you have 2 of these, they go on your forearm, and there's a little strap that with Velcro that holds it on there. And I was thinking about extending it out. This serves its purpose, and I hope that you guys found this interesting. I hope that what I'm doing on my channel is helping people in some way to think outside the box. That's actually what my mission is. I want to get people to be interested in building things and not necessarily waiting for the kit to come out, or for it to be in stores, or for it to be available just conveniently. I want people to hopefully take something from this where they say, I want to try this project, or maybe he should have done it this way, but maybe that gives me an opportunity to put something out there. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. I want to inspire others, make something different, be a free thinker. I did purchase this portion online, which I'll leave a link in the description. I don't have the patience to make something like this, and I don't even know if I could do it in the house. I'd have to do some injection molding for the plastics and all that stuff. I probably could program a board to do this, but that would be a lot of soldering, especially with these LEDs on both sides. So this wasn't a bad investment, and maybe I can do another project in the future with this. So if you have any ideas, I can put any type of image that I want on that, and even some short video files can play, because there's 4 LED portions and there's a gyroscope. The only limitation is you can't get the activation of the LEDs while it's flat like this from the side, so you can see. Actually, until you get to about exactly 180 degrees is when it turns off. You can see it's confused. It doesn't know what's going on. And if you spin it too fast, it will just literally turn itself off because it gets freaked out. It's actually a pretty amazing piece of technology. So it's completely waterproof, runs on its own batteries, and what it's actually made for is a bicycle. It's supposed to go inside of the bicycle wheel, and you are supposed to use zip ties to attach it. And then there's actually LEDs on both sides. The way that you would program it is they give you a little micro SD card, and the button's right there. There's a charging port. So they give you this little 512 megabyte SD card, and the software comes preloaded on that. I connected this as I have a little spindle there, and this bolt's been cut down and sized so that I can put that into the little square hole, and it's nice and tight, so whenever you chuck this into the drill, when you spin this, to the naked eye, it does look like a complete ring. It actually looks pretty freaking sweet. And if I spin it up to its max, you can see it starts to close the gap. Oh! That could have... I probably broke it. Please don't. It still works. That was close. This is a fun project. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment below. I do try and read everything that you guys put out there, but if you're going to suggest something, try and be as original as possible, because I like to create things that no one else has done before, and I feel like that helps spread its viral potential because there's not as much competition for viewership. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take it easy.